Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you all are watching this. I'm Lynn, the Crafty Cook. Today we're going to make several things, and I'll post several different videos for you all. But first, I want to make a pineapple cheese ball. This is something been one of my favorites for many, many years, and I've just been wanting one lately. So we're going to start. We're going to go over here to the mixer. I just wanted to greet you here. And I'm only going to make a half of one because there's only 4 of us. And there's no way we'll eat this whole cheese ball before it goes bad. So I'm going to have the recipe. The whole recipe will be in the description for you all. So let's get over here to the mixer and we'll get it going. Okay, we're over here at the mixer and it says to cream in a large bowl, and the easiest way to do that is just to put it in your mixer, or it is for me anyway, and then I'll just mix it all up in this one bowl. So I'm going to put in 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. The recipe calls for 2. Like I said, I'm going to half it because there's just 4 of us here, and chances of us eating the whole thing are pretty slim before it goes bad. And then 2, I'm not even sure some of them will eat it. But it is delicious. I love it. It's about my only kind of cheese ball that I really like. All right, there we go. I'm going to pop that down, turn it on, and just let that kind of mix up there just a little bit. Get it good and creamy. Okay, I'm going to take y'all back over here. We're going to chop everything up, and then we'll come back and dump it in the mixer. Okay, it says here we need a half a cup of chopped green pepper. And let me grab that out of the refrigerator. So we're only going to need 1/4 of a cup of chopped green pepper. I'm not with it today, you all. I didn't get everything out before I got y'all on here, so y'all are just going to have to wander about the kitchen with me. My green pepper's kind of wilted, but I'm going to use what I don't use in this. I'm going to use in a meatloaf in a few minutes. Because we're going to have meatloaf, bacon wrapped meatloaf, and I'm going to show y'all how to do that, but it'll be a separate video. Okay? Let's see, I'm going to use my handy dandy little chopper right here that I've not used before. But somebody says it's great, so let's see if it's the truth. Well, not doing too good for me right now. I'm not too sure I like this thing because it's not chopping for me. Look at that. What's wrong with it? Maybe that's what's wrong with it. Oh, there we go. Got it. Ah, that did wonderfully. Works better if you get things put together right. Ah, it does work great. I'm going to go ahead and chop up this whole pepper. That way I'll have it for my meatloaf in a few minutes. Look how fine that chops that. I love this. Okay. So we can do this in just 2 choppings. You can probably hear my son outside. It's a beautiful day here. Absolutely gorgeous day for the 1st of March. So you know what that means. If it's coming in like a lamb, it'll go out like a lion. So the end of March, we're going to have some bad weather. I'm just prepared for it. Look how fine that chopped that pepper. Isn't that nice? Okay, we need 1/4 of a cup chopped pepper. So I'm going to lay that out there just like that. So that's what we'll need. Put this in a little bowl. this pepper here in a little bowl. All right, it also says we need some green onions, and it says a half a cup of chopped onions. So that means I need a fourth of a cup of chopped onions. So here's my green onions. And whatever's left in my thing here, like I said, can go in my meatloaf in a few minutes. I'll go ahead and chop the end off those. Those over there, garbage. And some of these are not looking real good. Here, my little dog, she's over there. She's not very little, she's a big old horse. So they're looking out the window. She was outside, but we've got an older dog too, and she was aggravating her because she wanted to play on this warm day. And the older dog is just not doing well, and she's like, I don't want to play with you. Don't be bothering me. All right, let's see what we can do with this thing and these onions now. Let's see if that chops that up. Well, it did. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Here comes my son in. Shh, now, Andy, gotta be quiet. Mama's making a video. He can't wait for spring. He's been talking about the swimming pool and getting it turned on. I keep telling him we can't turn the pool on until it warms up and so forth. We may not have quite a fourth of a cup here. All right, we just need, a fourth of a cup because that's, making time. This is enough because we don't really like a lot of onions, so that'll be enough. Yeah, I know it's hot outside. Yeah, now I'm going to cry. Eyes are going to water because of that onion. Let me wash this out just a little bit. Because we're going to use it to chop up our pecans. Okay. And I don't want onions flavored in my pecans that I'm chopping. All right. Well, I'm going to turn y'all off while I clean this because it's not the easiest thing in the world to clean. I'll come back and we'll chop our pecans and get our pineapple. So I've got my pineapple over here draining. It has to be well drained. So I've had it draining for a little bit. We're not going to use near all that pineapple either. We're just going to use a little bit of it because, like I said, it calls for an 8-ounce can of pineapple. And I had a 20-ounce can, and I only need 4 ounces. So, needless to say, we don't need near all that pineapple. But we'll just eat it for supper. So I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. I got the chopper cleaned. That was a chore. But we're going to chop again in it. We're going to put some pecans right here and see how well it does with these. We're going to find out if it'll chop those up. Wow, yeah, it did. That did nicely. So we're going to chop up a few more because we need some to go in it. I'm just laying them on there a handful at a time, just like that. Till I get about however many I think I'm going to need, which will be about a cup, I think, for what I'm doing. Might do just a few more. It wouldn't hurt to have a few extra chopped pecans, you know. Because I'm always using pecans in something. Love pecans. It's my favorite nut. Like walnuts. I like any kind of nut. I guess that's because I am a nut. All right, we got that done. We need to add, it says a teaspoon, so I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of seasoned salt. Here's my half. I'm going to put that right in there with my peppers and onions, okay? And then it says I need 8 ounces of pineapple. So I need 4 ounces of pineapple, and 8 ounces is a cup, I believe. Let me look. Eight ounces is a cup, so 4 ounces is a half a cup. So I'm going to get me a spoon here, and I'm going to mash that down in there real good. Make sure, because if you get a lot of this juice in there, it'll make it runny. And I loved this, and when I got married, I'll tell y'all this story. I was as calm as I could be the day I got married. It was like nothing in the world mattered. I was not nervous. I was just calm, and my mother did the whole reception except for the cakes. And we had all kinds of hors d'oeuvres and everything. Mother loved to do that kind of stuff. She just did. So I wanted this pineapple cheese ball. And so she made it. And she said, I got left too much juice in it. It's not going to come together. I said, well, Mama, just put it in a bowl and call it dip. People dip their crackers in it, it'll be good. And you know, it really was good. It had just a little more pineapple flavor, but it was really good. So if you get a little extra juice and it doesn't come together to form a ball, don't stress about it. Just put it in a bowl and call it dip. All right, now there's my half a cup of pineapple. I may add just a little bit more. All right, there's our half a cup of pineapple. And then we're going to need 1/4 cup of nuts. So I'm going to add that right in here with this. So I've got 3/4 of a cup. And then we're going to take it all back over here, throw it in this mixer, and let it mix. All right. There's our nuts. All right. Let's take this over here to the mixer. We'll be right. Okay, we're over here at the mixer. I'm just going to dump this in there. Oh, well, that was good, wasn't it? Messy, messy. All right, I'm just going to dump this in here. There goes our onions and peppers and salt, seasoned salt. And here's our nuts and our pineapple. All right, let's get it to mixing. Turn it up good. I can already tell I just want to eat it with a spoon. I love this stuff. At night, if I just want a little quick snack or something before I go to bed, this will be perfect. A few crackers and this. Oh my word. All right, let me turn it off and make sure I've got all that off the bottom, and I do not. I absolutely do not have that cream cheese off the bottom. So let's make it something a little stiffer than that. That's loud, I know. Let me use my finger. All right, let's turn it back on. Just a few more minutes. Okay, I believe that's got it, but I'm not going to keep moving y'all back and forth. We're just going to finish it up right over here. Let's get this mixer back out of our way. I keep my mixer sitting on a dish towel. That way when I slide it back and forth, I do not mess up my counter. Don't scratch my countertop. And it slides real easy that way, just in and out. Because I like to keep it back there in the corner. Let me find some plastic wrap. Hold on. Let me see if I've got some more plastic wrap. There's some press and seal. I believe that'll work. I just need something to line a bowl with. Okay. All right, can y'all see what I'm doing here? I'm gonna hope y'all can see this. I'm gonna take this plastic wrap here and put it down in this bowl. Like this. Just line that bowl with it. Just like that. And then I'm gonna spoon this out in there. See that? Y'all see what I'm doing? No, you can't, because I'm between me and you with this bowl. All right, now you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'll do that right there. And bring it together just like that. And I'm going to wrap this up just like this. Just smash it down in there. Then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Let it set a few hours. I'll bring y'all back when I finish it up. We're going to dump it out, and then we're going to put our nuts on the top of it. So it'll be real pretty for serving, because I know y'all going to want to serve it at some occasion. So there you go. That's our pineapple cheese ball. And we'll talk to you later.